Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Alright, so we have more reveals for San Diego Comic-Con for Funko. These reveals are a little strange though, because most of them you guys will not be able to get.
Yeah.
So sit tight and let's get started. So Funko showed us 2 reveals that were Get Animated, and this is for their pop-up shop. This is located at 448 West Market Street in the Marina District, directly across from the Grand Hyatt Manchester. It'll be going on from Thursday through Sunday, July 20th through the 23rd, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Of course, this is San Diego Comic-Con
yeah,
at the same time.
days.
So it'll just pop up. This will be a pop-up shop. It'll just show up and go away as far as selling pops go. So let's start off with our first reveal, and it was Warner Brothers and Hanna-Barbera. The first one is Superhero Daffy. This will be limited to 2,000 pieces. Mr. Hyde and Bugs Bunny 2-pack. This will be limited to 850 pieces. 3 different Marvin the Martians. We have the Neon Magenta. That will be limited to 2,500 pieces. Neon Lime. That will be 1,000 pieces. And Neon Orange. That will be 1,000 pieces. We're also getting a Pete Puma. That'll be 1,000 pieces. As far as Dorbs go, we're going to get a Jester, Bugs Bunny, and Night Yosemite Sam 2-pack. This will be limited to 2,700 pieces. A Hanna-Barbera Astronauts 4-pack. That'll have Huckleberry Hound, Yogi Bear, Boo Boo, and Mr. Jinx. That will be limited to 1,000 pieces. And then finally, Rock Candy, we get Wilma Flintstone and Betty Rebel. These do not have an exclusive number on them. And then Judy Jetson, that'll be 2,000 pieces. So that was their first reveal. I would say a few of the best ones as far as outliers go. Mr. Hyde and Bugs Bunny 2-pack.
Yes, that was one I was going to pick out too. I love the design of this.
This one is fantastic. If you're not aware, this is from Hyde and Hare, which was a 1955 Bugs Bunny cartoon where Bugs' doctor, Mr. Hyde, drinks this potion and becomes Dr. Jekyll. And then at the very end, Bugs drinks it and he's like, "How dare you think I drunk it?" and walks out, and then he becomes that. This one, I would say, is the gem of the entire show so far.
I would have to agree. I think that this one's going to be the one a lot of people want. However, nobody's going to be able to get it.
I mean, this is the perfect storm. Low numbers, nostalgia,
yes.
Big time nostalgia.
Definitely.
You're talking Bugs Bunny cartoons. Every single person alive right now watching this knows Bugs Bunny. That's why it's high time nostalgia there.
One of the great things about Bugs Bunny is it's something that's been classic with not only us, but with our parents and our grandparents.
Redone,
it's generations.
And this is the perfect storm.
Yeah.
Only 850 pieces, so good luck to anybody that gets that. If you do get that, that will definitely be a gem in your collection. As far as the Marvin Martians go, this is the little gruesome of this year.
Yeah,
just gonna go with all different colors. I really like the rock candies. I think the rock candies are really great looking. Wilma and Betty Rebel look absolutely great.
Yes,
unbelievable.
I love them so much. I'm glad that they're not limited because these are 2 I'm going to try to pick up somehow or some way, whether that's eBay or something. However, Judy Jetson is so cool.
Jetsons are awesome, so it's cool to see him do anything Jetson. And then finally for me, I would say the Jester, Bugs Bunny, and Night Yosemite Sam 2-pack and the Dorbs is pretty cool. This one's 2,700 pieces like we said. This is from the 1958 Nighty Night Bugs cartoon. So it's cool when they do exclusives from actual shows.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I really like. I would have loved to have that as a pop set instead. But still really cool.
Now with round 2 of the pop-up shop, everything is going to remain the same with how they're selling it and how you're going to be able to get it. Up first is Hanna-Barbera Wacky Races, Rufus, Rough Cut, and Sawtooth. Now this is limited to 750 pieces. Hanna-Barbera Wacky Races, Rufus, Rough Cut, and Sawtooth, limited to 1,500 pieces in the Dorbs ride. Hanna-Barbera Wacky Races Peter Perfect, limited to 750 pieces. Hanna-Barbera Wacky Races Peter Perfect with Turbo Terrific Dorbs ride, limited to 1,500 pieces. Hanna-Barbera Wacky Racer 6-inch Big Gruesome, limited to 1,600 pieces. We also have 3 flocked Scooby-Doos. The first one is a blue one, limited to 2,500 pieces, a lime green, limited to 1,000 pieces, and a magenta, limited to 1,000 pieces. We also have a Huckleberry Hound 8-pack of Dorbs, limited to 1,500 pieces. The Jetsons Yellow, Pink, and Orange Rosie the Robot 3-pack, limited to 2,000 pieces. Marvin the Martian Pop Soda 4-pack, limited to 400 pieces. Huckleberry Hound Pop Soda 4-pack, limited to 400 pieces. Marvin the Martian Box Pop Tea, limited to 500 pieces. Huckleberry Hound Pop Box Tea, limited to 500 pieces. And finally, Scooby-Doo Box Pop Tea, limited to 500 pieces.
A lot of stuff in there.
There's a lot of stuff in there. First off, I love the idea of the pop soda packs. Those are so funny.
So, literally, soda pop.
Soda pop. How cool is that?
I get it. It's funny. You know, it's okay. But what are you going to do with all the pop heads when you're done? It's kind of weird.
Well, I think it's a collector's thing. I don't think you're supposed to drink them.
Like, collectible drinks... Like, there's a point where there's too many collectible things.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad enough when it was collectible t-shirts. You gotta wear those. And then now it's even worse with collectible drinks. Like, I would want to drink that, but then if I do drink it, I'm gonna feel bad. Like, that's what I hate about it.
I feel bad about it, but I kind of get the point. Soda pop.
No, it's really cool. Don't get me wrong.
Words, I really like it.
I would totally buy it if I had the chance, but It's one of those things. It's like, I really like the wacky races in here. I think it's really great. I love the Rufus Rough Cut and Sawtooth.
Oh, for sure.
That's so cool. And for Hanna-Barbera fans, if you got Little Gruesome in the years prior, now you can get Big Gruesome to go along with Little Gruesome. But still no ride, which is kind of interesting.
My favorite one of this day is Scooby-Doo. I would love to have that flocked lime green version. I know I'm not going to be able to get it, but Scooby-Doo is my favorite, and these are really, really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where they do this every year, where they just make one and then do a whole bunch of different colors of it for the fun. Of course, Brian, the CEO, is a big fan of Hanna-Barbera, and that's why he does it. So it's just sort of a close to the heart thing that he does. Hey, when you own a company like Funko, you can do it, whatever. Like, I don't care if I own a Funko, like Batman, 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 and Batman, Batman, Batman. I know you hate me, I don't care, Batman, Batman, Batman. I don't care, whatever. But how about that Rosie the robot?
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Such a great idea to have 3 of them together.
Yeah, the 3-pack is great. I love the colors they picked. The pastel, it's very 60s, 70s.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, just a great looking 3-pack. Just Rosie the Robot's first time I've seen Rosie the Robot as... Is that what they're going to do with Jetsons? All Pops are going to be exclusive to the Jetsons. That's a shame.
I don't know. Yeah, that would be a shame.
I really like the Jetsons. Now, Wave 10, I guess technically, we're going to have to kind of drop the numbers now because it's getting a little weird now.
Yeah.
HBO. We're going to get some HBO Pops here. First off, we're going to get Musashi from Westworld. Also from Westworld, we're going to get Robotic Dr. Ford as a host. From Game of Thrones, we're going to get the Mountain, the armored version. That's an awesome gold-looking armor there. And then finally, Tormund and Brienne 2-pack. This will be a Toy Tokyo exclusive. So some outliers here, I would say the Robotic Dr. Ford host is really, really cool. If you guys haven't seen Westworld, go watch it. It's a really, really crazy, weird show with amazing actors. And then, of course, we have to talk about the Mountain, the armored version of the Mountain.
Yes, I love this one. The design is so cool. It's so bright and shiny. I can't wait to see this one.
Strange that it's just a regular size pop, maybe. It's probably a little bigger than regular.
Yeah, probably so, but I was thinking it was going to be a 6-inch pop, but hey.
Hey, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, but the gold on it looks really, really cool.
Now up next is the D23 reveal, and if you're not familiar with it, D23 Expo 2017 is July 14th through 16th in Anaheim. Special exclusives will be available only at the D23 Expo Disney store on the show floor. Now at first we have Hoth Han Solo with Tauntaun. It's a Dorbs ride. We also got the Cantina Dorbs 3-pack of Greedo, Walrus Man, and Snaggletooth. We're also getting Gamora and Drax Dorbs 2-pack, Rocket and Peter Quill Dorbs 2-pack, and finally a Red She-Hulk Rock Candy.
So, D23, I know a lot of people are wondering, how do we get this? Can we get these? Now, they said prior that these might be available at the Disney store online, but then I saw last week Funko says, no, they'll only be available at the Expo. We don't really know what's going to happen with that. This literally might be only available at the Expo. We don't know. But some outliers, I would say, you know, we have another Hoth, Han Solo, and Tauntaun. It's sort of a redo, a rehash of the Pop version. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. It's like, you know, when you collect Pops and you collect Dorbs, you sort of collect them both.
Right.
And I don't really like the rehash.
I don't either.
It's like recycled. Okay, here, we did this in Funko Pops, we're going to do this in Dorbs now. So I don't know. I don't know if there actually is people who only collect Dorbs and not Pops, or I don't know. I guess there's some out there, but I don't know how many of them. The Guardians of the Galaxy 2-packs of Dorbs are pretty cool. Some of those we don't, actually all of those we don't have in pop form.
Right, exactly.
So that's good. You know, you're doing something different there. And then finally the Red She-Hulk Rock Candy. Of course, we're getting that as a pop in the Marvel line for the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives.
Right.
Now finally, Conan Pops. If you guys aren't familiar, this is something that the Conan show has done every year for San Diego Comic-Con. As in past years, these Conan Pop figures will be given away to the audience members following each San Diego show. Conan, of course, does his late night show during Comic-Con in Comic-Con. You probably recognize him from wearing his superhero suit that he made last year. While the bulk of the figures will be given away to the live show attendees, fans will also have a chance to obtain one of the figures through social activations and sponsor and partner programs. Supplies are limited and details will be posted on the Comic-Con website. Of course, this comes from Conan's website. So let's just forget about what they say there because it's sort of worded weird, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
But what happened in prior years, during the show, after the show, they would give you a secret hint. And you had to take that hint to be a word, and then go to his website, and then type that in with your email, and then they would pick random winners. And if you won, they'd send you one, of course. That's what they did in prior years. I assume that's what will happen, or some version of that will happen this year. They'll do some sort of social giveaway, where they'll tell you something to do, and we'll all do it. We'll all put our emails in and hope we win. That's what's going to happen.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So these Pops will be the Spider-Man Conan, the Jedi Conan, the Flash Conan, White Walker Conan, and finally there will also be a limited edition black and white Conan Pop called Mono Conan, which will be available through activations and giveaways taking place in San Diego. I know in prior years also they would just kind of walk around and give some people a cone. So this one's gonna be a little special. This one sounds like you're only gonna be able to get this one at the Comic-Con for special things that are gonna happen.
I do like the designs that they do every year. They always pick something fun that's kind of in the news and pop culture at the moment, like with the Spider-Man,
Justice League,
everything.
Star Wars.
So it's really cool. I like that.
My favorite one would be the Flash Conan.
Yeah, that one's cool, but I think the Spider-Man one's cooler.
Could you imagine Flash as Conan? You see there's just an orange streak. Yeah, so these are cool. I mean, these are always fun if you're, I think about everybody's a Conan fan of some sort. So these are just fun if you're going to the show during Comic-Con, get yourself tickets because you'll probably end up getting one of these. Alrighty, so that was the weird reveals. Yeah, just random bunch of stuff reveals. Reveals that are going to be very hard to get, I should say. You got to be there in San Diego to get these, basically.
This is the teaser week. Like, oh, we have these, but you can't have them.
Oh, you got to be This is the fishing one, the old man fishing reveals.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Alrighty guys, so in the comments, tell us what your favorite pop or adorable or anything was in these reveals. Mine would have to be, I gotta go with the Bugs Bunny 2-pack.
Yeah, that was so
super,
cool.
super cool.
That's mine too. I'm sorry, I'm totally gonna borrow that.
Definitely gonna be the gem so far of the show, in my opinion. Alrighty guys, once again, thank you for watching, and good luck when San Diego Comic-Con comes around. We'll see you next time.
Thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.